Hey Ibrahim, so in this video let me give you a walkthrough of the type of access you need to provide me so that I can set up the Metapixel and Conversions API using Google Tag Manager with your website, with your Shopify store, and help you create a tagging server URL and a custom subdomain with which you can transition from third party to first party data. So you will need to provide me access to your Shopify store, certain limited access. I will go into details in a bit. A Google Tag Manager account and Google Analytics. Also, I would require certain access to your Meta Business Manager, and you'd have to create an account in Step.io and provide me with the email and password so I can access your Step.io account and set up the containers and tagging servers I require. So let's get into it. For Shopify, GTM, Google Analytics, I would prefer if you give me access to this mail. I will send it to you in an email and mark it with the platforms on which you need to give me access with this mail. And this is the mail with which I have my Facebook profile open. So with this you will give me access to certain assets in your Meta Business Manager. Now let's start with Shopify. In Shopify I would require access to your products, analytics, discounts, discount section, so I can check if purchase is working or not properly after setting up the event tags, and access to your online store themes. In the themes section I would only require access to this edit code option. So how do you go about giving me access? You'll have to go into settings. In settings you go to users and permissions. Here go to add staff. Here you put in my name, the mail address is this one, .marketing@gmail. And in permission section you will select products, then you would have to select analytics, discounts. In online store I would require access to themes, edit code, and in store settings kindly provide me access to manage settings, view customer events, and manage and add custom pixels. So these are all the permissions I would require to set up the Metapixel and Conversions API on your Shopify store. After that you would need access to your Google Tag Manager. So as you said, you are having some sort of trouble with your previous Google Tag Manager account. Google blocked you for some reason. With a new email, kindly create a Google Tag Manager account. When you create an account, it will start by creating a container. So account setup, give your business name, country, your country, Italy. You don't need to check this box, this doesn't really matter. In container name, you'd have to put your site name, website name, like not the full website name though, you just need to put in this much, your domain name and .store. Then select web container, and press on create. So after creating the new account, you can give me access. Once you create the account, this will show up here. I have viral test 92 something here. Beside the gear button, you have 3-dot menu. Click on it, go to user management. Here click on the plus button, add users, type in my email address, again that .marketing@gmail.com, and you will need to give me administrator access here, as well as in container permissions, click on set all. Again in container permissions, click on set all and give me up to publish. I would require the full permission to do the job, and then click on done. Okay, so next comes Google Analytics. In your Google Analytics, you need to go to, like, this is our analytics. It would be by default open in home. Go to the gear button, click on admin. In admin, you need to provide me, you need to come to this account settings. In account section, click on account access management. Click on this plus icon, add users, put in the same email address again, and here in the list of direct roles and data restrictions, I would require editor access. With editor access, less than that would have a few hitches when setting up the data stream properly and properties. So just give me editor access, that would be enough. And after that, just press on this add button. Okay, now in Step.io, when you go to Step, click on login and sign up. Go to sign up as let me sign out here. Okay, go to sign up. As you are in European Union, you can just click on EU, put in an email. This is an email you would have to provide. Press sign up and put in a password. Then kindly provide me with the email and password. I will create the container after you provide me with the Step.io account you have created. Okay, and once you create the Step.io account, I will be creating a, just a second, I'll be creating a tagging server URL here, which is known as SGTM container in Step.io. So once I create the container, to create the container, I would just put on your business name and the container configuration. So once you have provided me with your GTM account access, I can create a server container in your GTM, and here you can see the GTM container ID. If I click on this, I will get this option to manually provision tagging server. Here the container config code, I just need to copy it and paste it in container configuration. In the server location, I will select any EU located server. If you would like, you can give me your preference. I saw your website has German language in it. Maybe this would do best for you then. Okay, once I have created the container, I'll have to create a custom domain here, and once I create the custom domain, you'd require to add the DNS records of this custom subdomain in your website's domain hosting server. Let's say you have a domain hosting server like this. You need to get into its zone record editor or DNS record editor, whichever is for your platform. There you just need to create an A record, like you can see here. There is one A record and one AA record. So the A record, you just add record, select the type as A. In the name, valid zone name, you will have to put it the host name. Sorry. And in the record section, you have to put the IPv4 address, which is the string of numbers. Save record and it would be created. You'd have to do the same with the AA record. Select AA, or maybe if you do not have a single quadruple A record, then this will not show up. In that case, from all just add a record, select the type here as quadruple A, put in the valid zone name, the host name in Instep.io is your valid zone name, and put in the value in the record field, like I have already created the DNS records for this website. It shows up here. I began the name with GTM dot. So you can put up any name here. Well, you don't have to worry about that. I will create the DNS records for you. You just need to add them in your DNS record editor. Okay, after this is done, I would also need you to provide me with the Meta Business Manager account. So with olev09.marketing @gmail.com, you provide me Shopify, GTM, Google Analytics access, create an account in Instep.io, provide me with the email and pass, and in the Meta Business Manager, I think you already know how to give access. Still, let's see. In people, like I already have the required access to this business account. You'll need to provide me with the page with which you're running ads, the ad account, catalog connected to your Shopify store, and the data set. So provide me access to these 4 assets with the oleff09@yahoo.com mail. In Meta Business Manager, you will need to give me access to page, ad account, catalog, and data set. So to get the data set, you need to first have to go to Events Manager. In Events Manager, click on the Connect Data Sources, as we would be creating a fresh new pixel, click on web, connect, put in your Shopify store name and your setup should be manual setup instead of app integration or default integration. Well, that's all. Once you give me all these access, I can start working on it. If you have any questions, you can knock me.